I want to talk very quickly about the installation of this Android um, head unit. It's an atoto S8 standard, and the installation requires few hours, depending on how experienced you are with installations. For me, this was the first time installing one of these. And first of all, you need to be familiar with taking apart your dashboard. So you need to find out how hard it is. This is a Hyundai Elantra, so it does take probably, I would say, half hour to take apart your dashboard and take out the old radio. So that's step number one. I would say even before that, I did install a backup camera. So to install a backup camera, that's another probably hour, because you have to open your trunk. And in this car, you need to basically, the tricky part is running the wires. So you need to run the wires from the back of the car all the way to the front of the car. So to do that, you want to like I said, installing a camera is only two screws. Once you're done with that, you need to the run the wire through a hole. There's a nice hole right by the license plate. So you go through there, then you get inside the trunk, but you need to take out a panel. There's a panel. Remove all the holders of the panel. Run your wire there, and there you need to use a couple of splice connectors, so you can get the power and the ground off, the power and the ground of uh, your backup light. Once you've done that, you're good to go. You run your wire through your back seat, and then from the back seat to the front seat, from the front seat through your dashboard. Again, time consuming, because you need to find the right path to go through. Once you're done with that, you better test it as with an RCA device, an RCA portable TV or something similar. Or worst case scenario, uh, test it exactly with what we have right here, which is our radio. But at that point, like I said, step number one, take it apart your dashboard, extract the radio, the old radio. At that point, you're gonna have to do the wiring. The wiring can take you probably at least an hour, if not 2 hours, because the wiring, as usual, you need to connect each wire of the we need to first of all buy an adapter. The adapter will convert from your standard factory wiring to a standard international wiring, which is used by this type of radios. And that wiring, like I said, it could take, if you're a super expert, maybe 10-15 minutes, but normally it could take an hour, because you need to double check, make sure all the connections are correct, the labelings are correct, sometimes the colors are not right, and so forth. Once you've done all the wiring, you come back to the car, install the new head unit. Installing a new head unit, even there could be challenges, like in my case, because there's no one way of doing it. Again, the instruction can help you till a certain point, but each car is slightly different, so you need to try and test and see. So I've done, and first of all, you do a proof of concept, connect everything, make sure it does work. Once you know that it does work, fantastic, you can put all together. And yes, there are some wirings again, and this again time consuming another hour, because some of the wiring of your radio needs to run behind the radio and come down. For example, like I've done here, these are your USB cables. One is the charging, and the other the Android, the data, so Android Auto, and then you have your antennas that I haven't mounted yet. This is, again, they're coming down from underneath, from behind the dashboard. Again, running this, it's gonna take you another. So total time for the project, I say it's at least, okay, if you're not experienced, 4 hours. If you're experienced, probably, I bet probably under 2 hours, maybe 1 to 2 hours. But so it is time consuming, but in the end, absolutely worth your time. And that's all. Have a good day. Bye.